to the Manc Talk. We are back with another video. This video is again sponsored by the Le Bomb app. Make sure you go download it, link is in the description. You and your mates can win some money by playing in a football predictor app. You guys can get some predictions in. I've got mine in. Last week I was joint top with James, so you get me, we've had a good start to the season. You know, I mean, no pun intended. Obviously, we'll find out later on what we're talking about that. But yeah, get involved. You have to be 18 and over to be in with a chance of winning some cash prizes and whatnot. So yeah, link is in the description for that. You can check the scores. It's frantic. It's like a basics like soccer match. You got a final score right on your doorstep, right on your phone. You can check when the scores are coming in. You know what I mean? It's fun. It's great. It's a great laugh with your mates. So get involved. Link is in the description. Le Bomb app, fantastic app for me. I like it. James got Lee Chappie, a couple of guys on there, JCC, who does FIFA videos and all that. So make sure you go check it out. Le Bomb app. Link is in the description below. And yeah, Steve. Anyway, how are you, mate?
I'm good, man. I'm good. Well, I'm all right. You know what I mean? I'm a bit better than you today,
mate. It's
let's rewind it back to the weekend.
Yeah.
You got the win.
Yeah.
Last year, I think you probably would have drawn that. So for me, if I'm a United fan, I'm not looking too down on that because we struggled against Southampton. Everyone thought there's going to be goals. City's going to blow them away. Southampton set up great, frustrated the life out of us. And the only saving grace for me, I know it sounds daft, is we got a point because we could have got beat.
Yeah, could have.
But you guys, it was a madness.
Back in the mud, United are back in the mud, Steve, man. You know what I mean? It's the dream's over.
The quadruple didn't last long, did it? You know what I mean? At least we got to near the end of the season and we're still talking about the quad. You've not even got out of September.
Oh my days, man. Why do we do this, man? Why do I do this?
You know what though? What's so funny?
I get to the beginning, man.
You guys, the whole Man United nation was bouncing a week ago. Viva Ronaldo. It was unbearable. And I just sat there laughing to myself. I thought, this is all going to come crashing down. This is coming.
The wheels are falling off again.
Next minute, the chocolate makers roll into town. Yeah? They stitch you up.
I know. And now the bubbles.
Last night there's bubbles everywhere now, and it's just you can't make this shit up, man. It's football, isn't it? It's what we're
football,
about.
Man. But it's like I was there thinking, we can't even win a Carabao Cup. We can't win a name that's, you know what I mean, named after an energy drink.
They're going to call it after us because we.
You might as well, man.
So it can't be the Manchester City Cup, or I think we should name it like the Peter Swales Cup or something like that. You know, respect for Swalesy and that.
I used to win it when it was called a Carling Cup, man. But you know, it's just like, I mean, yesterday I thought we would get something. You know, it's still a strong team. You guys, I know you played Wimbledon. Was it Wickham or Wimbledon?
Played Wickham.
Yeah, but you just got to get the job done, isn't it? You know what I mean? That's the whole point of these cup competitions. You get the job done. You know what I mean? You don't mess around. You have a couple of strong ones on the bench. Check that, man. Paul Coon is laughing, man. You know what I mean? They're all coming at me. The City fans are coming at me, man. Shout out to Paul, man. But
I was trying to download the tune I'm Forever Blowing Bubbles. I was going to put it in the car, but I thought I can't get it on in time, so
yeah.
You had to put with my.
Are we ever going to win a trophy, Steve? Like seriously, are we?
Of course you are, man. Listen, look at the team.
The team was good enough, though, Steve.
It's not a quick fix, though. There's a mentality issue.
There is.
And it happened with City. All these people that come on and say anyone can win trophies with money. You can't, because you can't buy mentality.
Yeah, true.
Right? And when under Mancini, one thing Mancini brought was the mentality. Mark Hughes spent a shitload of dough, but he didn't have that winning mentality in his brain. Mancini was a winner, and he brought the mentality. And once we got over that little Man United semi-final, and once we won our first trophy in years, the FA Cup and the Premier League, then the mentality was like, that team then was winners. Yeah. And they knew they were winners, and I think it'll just happen with look at the team. There's Pogba, they're all winners. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they're all winners,
trophies,
but
man.
You know what I mean. You need a man to get, you know, guide them. You know what I mean? I don't think your team. I know people are saying Pep Guardiola, but that team doesn't win 4 out of the last how many years of 3 and 4.
Yeah, that's
Premier
what I'm
Leagues without a manager who guides them and knows what it's about to win trophies. You just don't do it, Steve. And
this is what we have, but according to everybody else, Guardiola's a fraud.
Well, I don't listen to them.
You know what I mean? But this is what I'm saying.
It might be a fraud in Champions League, and it might not have been there or whatnot, but he's been there, done it. You know what I mean? Nobody
still got 2 Champions League trophies to his name.
Yeah, I know.
The guy's still got Centurion records, formidable, never been done.
I want some of your Carabao Cups.
That's what.
Listen, you know what it is, right?
Now. You take a Carabao.
I'll take a Carabao, and the thing is, a lot of people dismissed it. I've come on every channel. I've been on every show. You know, even shout out to Nuruddin. He's always saying, I don't really care about that. But it's like, you need to get these ones in, don't you? Before you can get the big ones. Listen, you know, it sets the season start, doesn't it?
Of course it does. Listen, that League Cup.
Yeah.
It's a League Cup. You can't be that spoiled of a fan to turn around and say the League Cup's shit. I don't want to win it, because listen, let me tell you now. There's 92 clubs in the league, or 90 of them would absolutely give the right arm to win that cup. There's people like Newcastle. I told you, I think I told you the story before. I was with a Newcastle fan once, and he said to me, if Newcastle win the League Cup before he dies, he's getting the League Cup tattooed on him. So to them kind of people, but I was one of them people.
Yeah, of course.
I was sat at the Etihad thinking, you know what, before I die, I think we might have an FA Cup in us.
Yeah.
I honestly believed that, and if someone had said to me 10 years ago, right Steve, before you die mate, you're going to win the FA Cup, I'd have had that.
Yeah.
And look at it now, and then I get some City fans that go, I'm not going to the Carling Cup final, I'm going to save it for the FA Cup final, and I'm thinking, mate, you can't think like that. You've got to take trophies. Are there? Football's for living. You take your trophies, mate. Doesn't matter what it is. It's a day out at Wembley. There's going to be kids that have never seen it, mate.
The only reason I go Wembley now is to watch England games.
I know.
You know what I mean? I'm watching Oliver and Southgate.
I'm getting a flat down there because I'm always there.
Yeah,
I'm getting an apartment.
Yeah, you might as well get an apartment there,
and
mate.
when you start winning trophies, I'll just Airbnb it to you.
I'm telling you, man, Steve's going to make money out of United fans, man, you know what I mean? Anyone need a place, let me know. But it's just, like me and Adam here, shout out to Adam here, we'll talk about, like, when you know, when's the last time we went to Wembley, he goes, FA Cup, and that was the one, FA Cup.
Yeah.
You know, 2018, and you know what it is, yeah, like, I think even the players and the manager himself, they all need a taste of a trophy. Bruno still is coming, not seen a trophy.
How many semi-finals has he lost?
I think he's lost 4 or 5.
And then he's lost the final to the.
He lost the final Europa League final.
So he's knocking on the door, and like you say,
knocking on the door. Is it knocking on the door, or generally, Steve? It's that some managers don't have it. Like, you know, you've seen it in the past. There's some managers that just don't have that final knack. It might just not be them. It might, like, a lot of United fans bash Mourinho, but he got a couple of trophies, and then a lot of people say to him, but he left the club in a bad state. I understand Ollie, he's brought the club into a good state, he's brought the players in, he's rebuilt the team, he's restructured it. I understand that. I'm not going to be blind to see that. But what I'm also not blind to see is that the fact that he could be an early man. It could be one of them people where, bloody hell, mate, you know, it's there, but it's not there. Did you have that maybe with Pellegrini, that he couldn't get into that Champions League or whatever?
Pellegrini got us to the semi-final against Real Madrid.
Oh yeah, I know, yeah.
Wilfred Boney up front.
I know.
I was in Madrid there, and it didn't even feel like a semi-final. The City fans I don't think they knew how to react.
Yeah.
I got there, and everyone was just like on the piss and that, like, oh yeah, and I was like, are you not nervous? And they're like, oh yeah. I was like, what? I was shitting myself. And then this semi-final, this time, against Paris, was different, and then obviously the final is different, but even the final, the City fans didn't know what to do with it.
Yeah, I mean, of course they did.
I know what you're saying now. I'm starting to look at it now, and if you break it down, if you actually break it down, if there was any other club, say Real Madrid, appointed a manager that had been relegated with, say, Murcia, people would be going, what the fuck? And the thing is with United, he was in a bad way under Mourinho, but he won trophies. But he come in, Ole, and he did get this feel-good factor. But all I'm saying, I understand what United fans are saying, the feel-good factor, you don't really care about that.
But I don't care, man. Listen, if I want feel-good factor, I'll go to all towers.
There was no feel-good factor with City under Mancini. Balotelli was attacking everyone.
Of course.
Was chinning him.
They
were all fighting in the dressing room. But on that match day, he had them that galvanised. You've seen him with the Italian squad, what he's done to them. And that's what Mancini does. You're not going to get on with him. And that's it. The thing is with Pep, he's a bit the same, but the thing with Pep, he doesn't tolerate any egos in there.
No, he doesn't.
So Joe Hart bouncing about thinking he's the bollocks, he's gone.
Gone, yeah, of course.
Yaya Toure talking about birthday cakes, he's gone.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Mancini would have had that.
Yeah, of course.
Because he liked a bit of madness about him, Balotelli and that. But Pep's different. They're all different. But I look at Ollie. I look at him.
It just when you look at Ollie, yeah, do the fans love him that much that I think they'll be kind of like, it's like you now. If you had a legend now, I don't know.
Vincent Kompany.
Yeah, Vincent Kompany as manager. That's the one I'm looking at.
Yeah.
Vincent Kompany as manager. You know what I mean? You're gonna always have that sentiment. You're gonna have that
always,
feeling.
mate. It'd break my heart.
I know.
Because it'd break my heart. If Vinny came to City and bombed, it would break my heart because he's everything about Man City's company. And and Solskjaer is a legend because of what he done.
Yeah, of course. The '99 greatest ever moment.
I'm going to be totally honest with you as a City fan. I banter you on the Big Six in that.
Yeah.
I'm glad fucking Ollie's there because if I'm being funny, if Conte or even a Zidane or a Mancini or someone had that team, you'd win a league.
See that, people?
So for me, Ollie at the wheel, Ollie at the wheel, tell me how to... I'm all for it, I'm all for the wheel. The wheels on the bus go round and round and all that shit. I want it. Keep him at the wheel.
This is what I'm talking
about. The City
about.
fans do, we don't like to rattle the bus a bit, but we're all sat back fucking like laughing.
You bet you are. And the amount of texts I got, mate, you know what I mean? They were like, keep him at the wheel. This is what we're dealing with, people. United fans, you figure it out for yourself. Do you want this, or do you want to win trophies? Do you want to get to where you were? I want to be where Man City is. Moyes talked about aspiring to be City. I'm telling you what, mate.
That was great for me when I heard him say
when he heard that, maybe he was talking, because at the end of the day, yeah, what are we aspiring to as United fans? What are we?
The thing I'm going to say about United now, though, 2 or 3 seasons ago, I don't care what you say, all these United fans that go, we're Man United, the biggest club in the world.
Yeah.
Man United was not an attractive place to work.
No. It was toxic.
Managers are looking at that thinking, wow, I've got some fucking work to do there. I'm going to be under pressure from day one.
Of course.
Am I going to get the time? Am I going to damage my own reputation? The thing is now, with them players, managers are going to think, you know what, I'll fucking come in there, I'll get them the tune out of them players.
That's what I mean. So, and you seen it on the tram last night.
I'm telling you now, a few more results, he might be gone, you know.
You know, I saw Steve on the tram last night. He got sticky on the tram, mate. Shout out to the guys that live in Manchester, but on the tram back to Piccadilly, mate, it was meltdowns, mate. It's already starting. People saying, hold on a minute, let me have my say. You know what I mean? It's all kicking off, mate, because at the end of the day, people are frustrated now. It's almost like, you know, when you try to back someone, but you can't. The old saying is, you can't help a man that doesn't want to be helped. Yeah. And that's what I feel like with Ollie. It's that. But then again, when you look at the players we had on the pitch, they were good enough to beat West Ham.
In an ideal world, you want your hero to come back, take the club forward, win the leagues. You've got your hero. I want to be proven that is like Wonderland shit.
Yeah.
But it very rarely happens. It very rarely happens. You don't see a club legend. Only Pep did it at Barca.
Yeah.
And only Pep got the time, because the first time Pep lost the first few games, they were waving the white hanky.
Yeah, of course.
Johan Cruyff written a big open letter in the Marca, one of their papers, Marca, whatever it is, and he said, you need to stick with Pep Guardiola. I'm telling you, Johan Cruyff, you need to stick with Pep Guardiola. He's got this philosophy, and they did do, because of Johan Cruyff. And what Pep did there, they're saying, oh yeah, he got this player, he got that player. Nah, mate, he turned them into the best team in the world.
Yeah. And
Pep Guardiola came to Manchester City, knew what he needed to do. He got no pressure at City because the fans were like, we've got Pep Guardiola, let him do his shit. So if he didn't win the league first season, we was expecting it second, he won that. And they're going on about Champions League. Now the pressure's on Pep. First few years, he didn't have to win the Champions League for us. We needed to clean up domestically.
But you know with him though, he's got money in the bank though, and I feel like City will always love him. Like, always speak to
Man. They
will always love him, but I feel like, you know, with me is that I've always tried to keep sentiment out of the way, and we want to get back to the promised land. But when I look at it, I think Premier League's tougher. FA Cup is, you've got semi-final in there. You've got players who are, you're gonna have the Championship that are dying to win the FA Cup. Get to, you know, it's always a magic in the FA Cup, isn't it?
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Champions League, you guys have seen it, difficult, and at the top of your game tactically, Tuchel was the main man to do it. You have to be there and abouts, and I think, are we there yet? If we're getting beat by young boys, okay, it's 10 men, but still.
And West Ham.
What chance have you got? But that's United anyway. But we're going to move on to Man City. You guys through. You got West Ham, funny enough.
Yeah, we're through. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
wait to West Ham.
It was a brave decision from Pep, man.
Yeah.
He played a full back four
Yeah, I know.
and a DM who had no experience.
Thought the guy in the back was good there with the dreads. What's he called?
Esmond Brown, the left back. We need a left back.
Yeah, of course.
But the thing was, I was looking at the team sheet and I'm thinking, Adi Akinfenwa's thinking, happy days. A full back four of young kids, we're going to smoke these. And then I feel like the Wickham back four was like, happy days. Have you seen who we played against? They had Sterling, Ferran, Mahrez, De Bruyne, Foden. So, but we went 1-0 down. We made a mistake.
They were rocking them. Their crowd was unbelievable.
And a big day for them, wasn't it? But then the kids all, you know what was good? The kids all
calmed down.
It was good. Kevin De Bruyne was dropping deep. He's saying to the centre back, bring the ball out, or to the full back, you come round me. And it was like the school teacher telling what to do. And we got the win. And I mean, Cole Palmer's goal. I mean, I like Cole Palmer. He just came from deep. He just made it look effortless. I said on my thing, he reminds me of Matt Letizia. And everyone's like, Matt Letizia taking the piss, but he just does the way he's statured, the way he talks, the way he's long, and he sometimes he looks clumsy, but he just
I get what you mean.
But we've got a golden generation there. Pep said it. He went, they've got a golden generation. You're going to see it. There's a lot of money gone into that academy. A lot of players now. So
you spent a lot of money. Exactly, because it's a good academy. You know what I mean?
It was good to see. But you know what was good to see? All the kids at the end of the game, when everybody left the stadium, they all went back out on the pitch and sat on the floor.
Oh, did they?
And just soaked it all up. Just all lay there together like lads on the pitch, just had a game of footy and that. And then someone took a picture and he went, this is what it's about. And they were all just lay there with the shinies off. Just must have been chatting about the game, thinking, wow, we just made our debut and that.
In front of
and
the crowd.
It's good to see, man.
Yeah, it is, you know what I mean? And I think it's good to kind of like, these are the kind of opportunities you're going to get. And I think they'll play them, I think you'll play them again against West Ham away, because in the day, I don't think nobody's going to say, oh, Man City's out of the Carabao Cup, we've won it, four times in a row? You know, it's not the all-MB, but you've got a massive game this weekend, Steve.
Oh, mate.
Chelsea. I've never ever seen Man City look as confident going into a game.
The thing is with me, the Nathan Ake situation, it scares me to fucking death.
Is the bosses and still out there?
Yeah, they're out. Zinchenko's out, Rodri's out.
So Ake.
That's what I'm saying. He's going to go against Ake. He ain't going to come up against Diaz.
No, he's not. He's going to run off, and that'll be the tactics from Tuchel.
But the thing what Southampton did, everything we do comes from the back. So Laporte and Diaz bring the ball out when they start our play.
Absolutely.
What Southampton did, they just pressed Ake to foot. So as soon as Edison threw in the ball, he's turning it back and he's going back to Edison. It's going back to Diaz, back to Edison, and then they pressed us and we couldn't get out. And I think Chelsea's going to do the same with Werner, Havertz, and Lukaku. They're going to say press them high, don't let them play. So I've got a feeling Edison's going to have to bypass the back. And he's going to have to be looking for that little dink ball over the top.
Yeah, I was thinking that as well. Dink it over to Walker and let them go that way.
And otherwise,
or pack the midfield.
Yeah.
You know, De Bruyne maybe false.
Do you know what? We don't do bad at Chelsea.
No, I know. I heard. I seen the record.
We don't do bad at Chelsea.
I think the only one when Fernandinho had the red card.
Yeah.
That was about it. But he's got a good record there, you know.
Listen, I can see us going there and winning 1-0.
I know. And I think that's when City are most dangerous when they're kind of like said, oh, you know,
written off.
That's the key word.
To be written off. I'll be dead honest with you, because when the pressure's on, when you're at the top, it's pretty precious mounts on you, man.
Yeah, it does.
You're always like, but when you could, like we City last season, we just simmered under the radar and we just went for it. And I think when we get everybody fit, I think we're going to do it again.
I think it's going to be an intriguing battle. 12:30 kickoff. By the way, United's at 12:30 kickoff because of the Cortinas. I mean, what a mad game, you know what I mean? I feel like even a match of derby's 12:30. What's it with these 12:30 kickoffs?
To stop everyone getting on the lash, innit? But
mate, I can tell you what, man, they won't stop anyone, mate.
No,
Leeds fans were sniffing all sorts of it when they came in. And I think that's maybe the new. I think they're looking at the kind of the foreign fans or whatnot. They're thinking, listen, mate, it's what we got Ronaldo, we got lots of revenue now. It's our time now. I think Sunday 4:30. I think maybe doesn't have that appeal anymore. I think the 12:30 kickoff now might be the new norm. But I think there's a lack of striker and a worrier in terms of.
Yeah, worries me. Yeah, I've said it, didn't I? I said, look, for me, we need a 9, but I've got to trust my manager. If he says we don't need a 9, I'm going to go with him. But in my opinion, we need a 9 because there's certain games where you haven't got the key to the lock.
Yeah, of course.
And we do a lot of passing around the box and we're looking at long shots and stuff. But we actually just need to, when we actually need to get it in the mixer, we just need someone to get a toe on it, a head on it, a knee on it. You know what I mean?
Of course.
That's what we're lacking. Aguero used to come off the bench and he'd just get that goal for us. You know what I mean? Send us over the line.
Yeah.
Sterling's not the answer for me. You know,
yeah,
he's missing a few chances here and there. It's just not the answer.
It will always not come good in it when you've got like you know, like certain players who are not really on form or certain things are not going their way. I mean, I was speaking to my brother yesterday, you know, and Aguero was on Instagram Live, like shaving his hair. I was thinking, would you have? I'm thinking, was that ever done worse? Like, was that the wrong move? Yeah. Selling Aguero when he didn't have anything back up. Like Guardiola's ego should have been set aside and say, you know what, mate, you kind of do need Aguero. Because at the end of the day, he'll score your goals. Like,
yeah, of course he will, yeah.
He's not finished, is he? He's only, what, 32?
I think that we had somebody lined up. We've got one.
It must have been.
And I think it's all gone to tits up. And I think the way...
Harry Kane's not doing well at Tottenham.
I think...
Would you want Harry Kane at a form, or would you think...
I won't be paying 150 million for him.
No.
No chance. I can see where City's coming from.
Yeah.
Because they probably thought, you know what? There's 100 million there. It's not peanuts.
Yeah.
If you want to take it, or have an unhappy player. Look at him now. The Spurs fans are on his case.
I know.
They call him a tree trunk and that because he's not moving.
Yeah, it's crazy.
You know what I mean? But there's 100 million. The City's got. You know we've got 100 million.
Yeah, of course.
So we're going to get somebody. January we've got to get somebody.
Yeah. Someone was saying that there's an England hangover.
Maybe.
You know, you look at Sterling. Even Maguire's had a bad start. I think Shaw's been shaky. Obviously Stones is out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? What's it called? You know, Everton keeps always making mistakes. Pickford, yeah, you know. Up front, Harry Kane, Sterling, obviously, you know. It's Sancho. There's been a bit of a kind of feeling that it's mad when you think about it, like in terms of the England post like trauma of the obviously the Euros.
They just had a mad summer, haven't they? They've done the Euros, got gassed for that.
Yeah.
Lost out in the final. Rushed away on holiday for a couple of weeks. The families come back.
Even Walker's it's been a bit. Been a bit iffy, you know what I mean? It's crazy when
we just need to get the rhythm going. When City get that rhythm going, I'll tell you on the Big Six when we got the rhythm, I'll say it's back.
Yeah.
At the minute with the injuries and that, it's not. I mean.
No, but at the same time, when you guys were saying that in October, I think that's when you kicked in. It's just starting to run a form, and I feel like if you don't find it now, I think you got this one and get Liverpool away next week.
Yeah, we never do well at Liverpool. We did last year because there was no fans there, and I think the pressure was off, and we just dealt with them. You've
got to win this, you know, Steve. If you don't win this game, or at least get a draw minimum.
If we lose to Chelsea and then lose to Liverpool, we're well behind.
You're playing serious catch up.
Exactly.
You know, we've got a tough month, but tell you what, mate, if you're playing catch up to Chelsea and Chelsea run away, because I feel like Chelsea will be the team to run away and Liverpool would be on that.
I'm not 100%
we'll be there, but
I'm not 100% convinced with Chelsea, mate.
You're not?
No.
You know what it is?
I've got this feeling, that when they lose, we've got to see a reaction.
Absolutely.
And if they come up against a tough month and they lose, and then maybe get a draw and then lose again, then that's the test of the minerals of a few of the players.
Absolutely.
At the minute, they've got that role in the European
Champions. Yeah, of course. European Champions feeds up.
Cool.
Yeah. But, and also, it could have went differently against Tottenham if Tottenham that first half poked up the ideas. It could have been different. But the thing is, though, Steve, they're defensive first before they attack. And I know people say, oh, they'll score goals, but they've only conceded one goal this season.
Yeah, no.
So they'll just defend the life at you against your team, and then after that, come on stuck against the bigger teams. But I just think it's a mad Premier League season, and I think, you know, time will tell.
Liverpool as well.
They've got Brentford away. You can't sleep for Liverpool, man. That's why, you know what I mean. I think on the Big Six, you know, I think the Liverpool fans will be on it. But I just think this Premier League now, we've got Villa as well. Villa for me is a tough game at home, but we've got a couple of home games, but we've still got a tough month coming up. These are the tests where you kind of like games are coming thick and fast now. I'm sat on 1 minute, Steve, and I'm thinking, oh, Saturday 12:30, I'm back at Old Trafford. You know, I only left last night. You know what I mean? It's like games are coming thick and fast, and obviously you guys are going to. You'll be at the game.
I'm going to Chelsea. I'm going tomorrow, so I'm going to be doing some content with Matisse. And
Matisse and that.
It's an early kick-off, so I was going to stay down for the Joshua fight, to be honest, but then I prefer to watch the fight on the telly, so I'm going to shoot.
You know what it is? It's true, man. You might as well.
You're spending 300-400 quid for a ringside seat. You can't see now.
Can't see now, mate.
You can go home, get a takeaway, and chill.
Chill. You know what I mean? Watch it on the telly and that, and you're good as job as good in, but. It's what it is, people.
So who are you playing? Villa?
Villa at home, yeah, but I think they're dangerous, man. I think, you know, I've seen some glimpses of them, and when they tick, I think they'll tick, mate.
The thing is with Villa, a strange team, you don't know what's going to turn up. And if they've watched a game against West Ham and think, you know what, we'll put it on them a bit.
Yeah.
But I think United have all the big guns back.
I think, yeah, Ronaldo will be back. I think Bruno, Pogba. I think we should be firing. I think it was just, again, you know what I mean? It's just maybe all he's looking at the Premier League thinking I can take advantage of.
But it's not all. This is what people need to get in the real world. You can't just get Ronaldo and think we've got Ronaldo, we're going to clean up. It's not going to happen, mate. No. Teams are coming to Old Trafford now thinking, fuck Ronaldo, well let's put it on him.
Yeah, I know. I know what they will. And
Mings, like that.
Mings will do that. I think Mings will be one of them where, you know, he'll try and rattle him. And I think it's a test of how we do well. And, you know, this is what we bought Ronaldo. I knew, you know, the events last season, it didn't go great. You know, there's certain moments where, you know, we did but at the end of the day, to win a title, you need to be all together. And if you're not together, you could be down and out, mate. You're chasing a top 4 battle with Tottenham. You know what I mean? And the rest, so it is what it is.
It's been an interesting week, man.
Yeah.
Next week's will be even
I know,
worse.
mate.
Paris
Next week,
for us as well.
I know, yeah, exactly. So the next Manc talk could be a madness, mate, because if we don't even get anything out of Villarreal, and obviously if you guys win that game, I think you've probably sealed the group, really, to be honest with you. But anyway, time will tell. But anyway, people, gonna wrap up the Manc talk right here. If you've liked the video, smash the like on the video, man. It's free to like, it's free to support. Make sure you go check out Big Steve MCFC, man. Make sure you go subscribe to his channel. Let's get him up to 5k. The link is in the description. Hit that link, subscribe to his channel. We got content coming up very, very soon. Make sure you watch out and peel on his socials, Big Steve MCSC, and don't report him, man. You know what I mean? Have a bit of banter in it. You know what I mean? Like, come on, man.
I've been banned from Instagram Live because some United fan reported me because I called him a C something.
Yeah, exactly. But people, make sure you like the video. Make sure you also download the Le Bomb app. Link is in the description. Get your predictions in. But for now, the quadruple dream
is over.
It's over. There we go, people.